Do you want to know what is the best online homeschooling program? How about the worst one? Today we're going to review the top 6 online homeschooling programs and decide which one is the best and which one is the worst. The first program we're going to talk about is Time for Learning. This is a very popular and affordable online homeschooling program. It offers a full online curriculum for grades pre-K all the way through 12th grade. It offers courses in math, language arts, science, and social studies with additional course offerings for high school students. You can also add a foreign language option for an additional fee, so that's something to think about. The curriculum of Time for Learning is completely customizable by the parent, so you can choose the grade level, and it doesn't have to be the same grade for each subject, so you could have third grade for math and second grade for reading, or whatever mix you feel is best for your child. You also get to pick which lessons you want to include and even whether or not you want to include the quizzes and the tests that it has. This online homeschooling program can be done completely online, or you can take advantage of the additional printable resources that it has, and there are a lot of those included in the price. The cost is $24.95 a month for pre-K through 8th grade, and then it jumps up to $34.95 a month for high school. They offer a 14-day money-back guarantee, and you can pause or cancel at any time. Since it's billed monthly, you do have the flexibility to try it out, take a break, pause, come back to it later, whatever you want to do. Personally, this is one of my favorites on the list because of how customizable it is for parents. Kids can go at their own pace, and you as the parent can create a whole detailed schedule for them, right down to the smallest detail of being able to create daily lesson plans. We've had a good experience with it. I have a whole full video on Time for Learning. If you want to check that out, I did put the link in the video description. I think it's a really great homeschooling program, maybe the best one out there. However, my daughter, who is 8, isn't a big fan. She has said that she finds the pace a little bit slow and the content can be a little bit babyish. It does get a bit repetitive, I've noticed, but overall, the value that you get is very good. The next online homeschooling program on the list is Khan Academy. This is a completely free online school program for kids from kindergarten through 12th grade and beyond. It's run by a nonprofit organization, so it's completely free, although they do welcome donations. They offer courses in math, reading, language arts, science, test prep, and more. Students can learn at their own pace, and parents can view their child's progress through the parent dashboard. This program works on a mastery points system, so students earn points as they move along and master a subject. There's a mix of videos and interactive learning similar to other online homeschooling programs. However, there are some drawbacks. Khan is set up in a way that it's really designed for teachers, and you can tell that it wasn't created specifically for homeschool students. Although homeschool families can certainly get a lot of value out of it, you can still set up a teacher account as a parent where you are then considered a coach, and then you set up a classroom, and then you add your child as the student in your classroom. And then once you do that, you can assign them specific courses and activities. So it can be done in a similar way to the other online homeschooling programs, but it's just a little bit more complicated. Still, the fact that it is completely free is a huge benefit, so it's worth it to take the time to figure it out and get used to that teaching dashboard. I do plan to post a full video about Khan Academy soon, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss it when I post that video. All in all, the course offerings are great, and I like the way that it tracks your child's progress through the course. It's definitely a must-try for any homeschool family, since you really have nothing to lose other than the little bit of your time that it takes to figure out how to get it all set up. So I have Adventure Academy on my list, which is from the creators of ABC Mouse. But I just want to start off by saying that Adventure Academy is not really a homeschooling program. It can definitely be used to supplement and give your kids a fun kind of learning experience, especially if they enjoy online role-playing types of video games. But if you're looking for a complete curriculum, this is probably not for you. There's a lot of fun and playing mixed in with the learning. And even though it's really nice and very fun for the kids, I'm not sure how much actual learning is really going on. I have a video on my channel of my daughter and I checking it out for the first time, and I left the link for that below in the description as well. We did have a lot of fun doing that. Basically what it is an online virtual school where your child can create a character, and then that character can go around the school campus and explore and learn things like math and reading and science and history along the way. They do have a 30-day free trial offer, which is nice, and then it's only $12.99 a month after that. So it's really affordable. Just trust me that this is not really a homeschooling curriculum. It is really fun, and I do like the idea that my child can be learning while playing a video game, since she likes to play video games anyway, but it is essentially a video game. And my daughter spent an awful lot of time just creating different characters and just wandering around the place with them rather than really trying to learn much of anything. If your kids play Roblox, specifically Brookhaven, think of that except with much better graphics and some learning mixed in. That's just what it makes me think of, especially because there are other kids online at the same time, and your child can interact with those other kids if you have set it up to allow that. Don't get me wrong, it really is a fun experience and it's worth the $12.99 a month, but just don't expect it to be an actual homeschooling program like the others on this list. Next on the list of online homeschooling programs is a website called IXL. This is a company that provides lessons from pre-K through high school in math, reading, social studies, and science. If you want access to all of those subjects, it's $19.95 a month, or you could pick just math or just language arts, and then it's only $9.95 a month, which is a pretty good deal. You can also add Spanish if you want to. The IXL website has a lot of course offerings, and it can be a little intimidating at first, but it is a really nice online homeschooling curriculum if you're willing to take the time to figure out how to set it up. Just like with Khan Academy, the IXL program isn't just for homeschoolers. Teachers use it too, and I think that is what can make it seem kind of intimidating for a homeschool parent. What sets it apart from other online homeschooling curriculums is their real-time diagnostics tool. This is a tool that can determine your child's level of understanding in language arts and math, and then it can suggest specific activities to help your child improve where they need to. This is a great tool if you aren't really sure where to start when picking the grade level and the activities and the curriculum for your child. I think this is actually my favorite feature, and I wish all of the homeschool programs had it, because as a homeschool parent who isn't really in touch with what's going on in public schools, it's kind of nice just to once in a while see where your child lines up compared to where their peers are, and just really be able to understand the progress that they're making. IXL is honestly becoming one of my favorite online homeschooling programs. We only recently signed up for it, and I will have a full video on that out soon as well. And so far I'm thinking it might be the best on the list. Miacademy is an online homeschooling program for kids from kindergarten through 8th grade, although they do have a separate high school program, and that's called Mia Prep. Miacademy offers a trial of $1.99 for the first month, and after that it's $29.95 a month, although if you purchase a whole year in advance, that drops down to $24 a month. Miacademy is geared towards homeschool families, and they offer a full online curriculum in math, language arts, science, and social studies, with additional offerings in music, art, life skills, and foreign language. What makes this online homeschooling program a little bit different is they have a social aspect to their website. So students can interact with each other. They have some games that are like competitions over who can, do this math problem faster, stuff like that. They have a weekly newspaper, online newspaper that the students can contribute to, and kids can even make educational videos of themselves and upload them for other kids to watch. So that sets it apart a little bit from the other online homeschooling programs. You can, of course, restrict access if you don't want your child interacting with other people online. Like the other homeschooling programs, this is fully customizable by the parent. You can choose different grade levels for each of the different subjects, and you can even assign which days of the week you want your child to work on which subjects. You can also set the passing grade for the quizzes and tests so that your child won't be able to move on to the next level until they attain whatever score you have set. If you happen to live in a state with requirements for attendance and record keeping, this online homeschooling program makes it pretty easy to print out and save those records. The social and game aspect makes Miacademy a little bit unique and definitely more appealing to kids. And as homeschooling parents, we know that a really big factor in choosing curriculum is, are our kids actually going to enjoy it and get any value out of it? So for $1.99 for the first month, it's definitely worth a try. And finally, last on the list of online homeschooling programs is Power Homeschool. This is another online homeschooling program for kids from kindergarten through 12th grade. Unlike some of the other online homeschooling programs that I mentioned, Power Homeschool is specifically geared towards homeschoolers. They offer the same courses as Acellus, which is their accredited online academy, but just in a more flexible way that is designed specifically for homeschool kids. They offer courses in math, language arts, science, social studies, and more. And the pricing is similar to all the other online homeschool programs at $25 a month. Similar to IXL, they do have a live monitoring tool that can alert the parent when their child encounters a question that they're having a little bit of trouble with. It will show the parent exactly where they struggled, so that gives the parent an opportunity to offer a little bit of extra help in that area. There's a lot of great customization and reporting that will appeal to parents who really like to keep records for their homeschool kids. They even have an app so you can look at all these reports on your phone. You don't have to just be at your computer. I think the main draw of Power Homeschool is that it uses an accredited curriculum, and its setup, in my opinion, is very school-like. They have things like reviews and tests at the end of each unit. It just resembles more of a traditional school. So this is a great option for homeschool families who want the experience to more closely resemble a traditional school. I'm not sure if this one would be the kids' top pick though. Okay, so I told you we were gonna decide which is the best and which is the worst. So here we go. In my opinion, even though all of these programs are good for different reasons, they all have their own benefits and drawbacks, the worst to me on this list is Khan Academy. And this is really just because it is not designed for a homeschool family, and so it just is really difficult to figure out and set it up as a homeschool parent who isn't a teacher and has never taught or has no idea what's going on in traditional school. And as for the best online homeschooling program, it's a tough decision, but in my opinion, as far as what has worked the best for my family, it's got to be Time for Learning. It's easy to use for a homeschool parent, and you really do get a lot of value for your money. I really hope this video helped you understand your options for choosing an online homeschooling program. Don't forget to check the links below in the description for some full reviews of some of the programs that we talked about in the video. And make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it when I post the reviews of all of the other online homeschooling programs. Thank you so much for watching.